Cleopatra VII, the last queen of Egypt, and her impact on Roman history. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of Egypt, remains one of history's most captivating figures. Her reign marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the ancient Egyptian civilization's twilight. Cleopatra's intelligence, charisma, and political acumen have immortalized her as a powerful and enigmatic leader in the annals of history. Born in 69 BCE, Cleopatra was the daughter of Ptolemy VII. She was educated in Alexandria, a hub of culture and learning. From a young age, Cleopatra displayed remarkable intelligence and ambition, qualities that would later define her reign and influence over the Mediterranean. Cleopatra belonged to the Ptolemaic dynasty, established by Ptolemy I Soter, a general under Alexander the Great. This Greek-speaking dynasty ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Cleopatra's lineage was a blend of Macedonian Greek and Egyptian influences, shaping her multifaceted identity and governance. Following her father's death, alongside her brother, Ptolemy VIII. Their co-rule was fraught with tension and political intrigue. Cleopatra's path to power was marked by strategic alliances and battles, ultimately leading to her sole reign as Egypt's pharaoh. Cleopatra's reign was characterized by her efforts to stabilize and revitalize Egypt. She implemented economic reforms, strengthened the economy, and engaged in diplomatic endeavors with powerful Roman figures. Cleopatra's reign was a complex interplay of political maneuvering, strategic marriages, and ambitious projects aimed at preserving Egypt's sovereignty. Cleopatra's intelligence was, especially her mastery of multiple languages. Fluent in at least 9 languages, including Egyptian, Greek, and Latin, she was the first Ptolemaic ruler to speak Egyptian. This linguistic prowess allowed her to communicate directly with various peoples and negotiate diplomatically without translators. Her leadership skills were marked by astute governing strategies and effective policies. Cleopatra focused on stabilizing Egypt's economy and strengthening its political structures. She implemented reforms that aimed to centralize authority, reduce corruption, and improve the efficiency of the administrative system, ensuring a more robust and resilient governance. Cleopatra embarked on significant economic reforms to counteract the financial instability that plagued Egypt. She worked to stabilize the currency, increase agricultural productivity, and promote trade. By fostering economic growth and ensuring resource distribution, she aimed to secure Egypt's prosperity and position it as a dominant power in the region. Her vision for Egypt was ambitious, focusing on revitalizing the economy and enhancing its international standing. Cleopatra sought to make Egypt a key player in Mediterranean politics and commerce. She invested in infrastructure, supported scientific advancements, and encouraged cultural development to create a thriving and influential nation. Cleopatra also prioritized strengthening Egypt's military capabilities, particularly its naval power. Understanding the strategic importance of a strong navy, she expanded and modernized the fleet. Her naval initiatives and military strategies were crucial in protecting Egypt's interests, securing trade routes, and asserting dominance over regional waters. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar began with their fateful meeting in Alexandria. She sought his support to solidify her grip on the throne. Their alliance was both political and personal, with Cleopatra using her charm and intellect to gain Caesar's favor, ultimately strengthening her position in Egypt. The political alliance with Julius Caesar was mutually beneficial. Cleopatra needed Roman support to maintain her rule, while Caesar saw an opportunity to extend Rome's influence in Egypt. Their union, though controversial, yielded significant outcomes, including military support for Cleopatra and an increase in Caesar's power. The birth of Caesarion, Cleopatra and Caesar's son, symbolized the union between Egypt and Rome. Cleopatra named him Ptolemy V Philopator Philometor Caesar, ensuring his connection to both dynasties. Caesarion's birth further legitimized Cleopatra's rule and provided a potential heir to both Egyptian and Roman Cleopatra's thrones. Influence on Julius Caesar, yet significant. She introduced him to Egyptian culture and governance, which impacted his strategies. Cleopatra's intellectual prowess and political acumen played a role in shaping Caesar's decisions, ultimately benefiting Egypt's standing and her own position as a key ally. Cleopatra's visit to Rome was a spectacle, showcasing her as a powerful and cultured monarch. Her presence stirred political intrigue and tension among Roman elites. Cleopatra's visit underscored the importance of her alliance with Caesar, while also asserting Egypt's relevance on the international stage. Cleopatra's relationship with Mark Antony was both politically strategic and personal. Their alliance was forged through mutual interests in consolidating power and countering Rome's growing influence. Cleopatra saw in Antony a powerful ally who could help protect Egypt's sovereignty, while Antony was drawn to Cleopatra's intelligence, charisma, and vast resources. The alliance between Cleopatra and Antony extended beyond mere politics. It was marked by a passionate romance that captivated the ancient world. Their partnership was solidified through extravagant displays of wealth and power, symbolizing their unified front against mutual enemies. This union significantly impacted the geopolitical landscape of the Mediterranean. The donations of Cleopatra and Antony's grand vision for their future empire. In a lavish ceremony, they distributed territories and titles to their children, asserting their dominance and ambition. This bold move, however, alarmed Rome, leading to increased tensions and contributing to the eventual conflict with Octavian. The political ramifications of Cleopatra and Antony's relationship were profound. Their union threatened the balance of power within the Roman Republic, provoking fear and distrust among Roman leaders. This alliance ultimately led to a propaganda war, with Octavian portraying them as a formidable and dangerous duo, setting the stage for a decisive confrontation. Cleopatra played a crucial role in the Roman herself and her resources with Antony. Her support was instrumental in several military campaigns, but it also made her a target for Rome's ire. Cleopatra's involvement in these wars highlighted her unwavering commitment to preserving Egypt's autonomy and her own political power. Cleopatra's influence on Roman politics was profound. Her strategic alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony positioned her as a key player in Rome's power dynamics. By intertwining her fate with Rome's most influential leaders, she effectively inserted herself into the heart of Roman political maneuvering, altering its course. The Battle of Actium marked a critical point in Cleopatra's life. Her defeat alongside Mark Antony by Octavian's forces was a devastating blow. This naval confrontation not only signaled the end of her aspirations for power, but also the beginning of Egypt's transition into a Roman province. Following their defeat, Cleopatra and Mark Antony faced dire consequences. Their forces decimated, they retreated to Alexandria, where both eventually took their own lives. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the last chapter of ancient Egyptian sovereignty. Cleopatra's final days were shrouded in tragedy and defiance. Captured by Octavian, she chose to end her life rather than be paraded as a trophy in Rome. Her suicide, often romanticized, was a final act of sovereignty, preserving her dignity and leaving a lasting impression on history. In Egypt, Cleopatra's legacy was immediate and transformative. Her death ushered in a new era as Egypt became a Roman province. The cultural and administrative shifts were profound, yet Cleopatra remained a symbol of resistance and resilience, deeply ingrained in the Egyptian collective memory. Cleopatra's impact on Roman history is profound, shaping political dynamics and cultural perspectives. Her alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony altered Rome's power structure, leading to significant conflicts. Her presence in Roman politics symbolized the intersection of Eastern and Western influences, leaving an indelible mark on Rome's imperial trajectory. In Roman propaganda, Cleopatra was often portrayed as a seductive foreign queen, emphasizing her role in the downfall of Mark Antony. This characterization aimed to vilify her and justify Octavian's victory at Actium. These depictions cemented her image as a manipulative figure, overshadowing her political acumen and ancient Roman literature. Cleopatra, blending historical events with mythological elements. Poets like Horace and Virgil referenced her in their works, often highlighting her tragic romance and dramatic death. These artistic portrayals contributed to the enduring fascination with Cleopatra's enigmatic persona and her legendary status. Cleopatra's influence on Egyptian culture and society extended beyond her reign. Her efforts to preserve and promote Egyptian traditions while integrating Hellenistic elements created a unique cultural synthesis. This blend not only enriched Egyptian heritage, but also ensured its continuity despite the impending Roman domination. The end of Ptolemaic rule marked a significant transition as Egypt became a Roman province. Cleopatra's death symbolized the final chapter of Egypt's ancient sovereignty. Her reign, characterized by attempts to maintain Egypt's independence, ultimately culminated in the integration of Egypt into the expansive Roman Empire. Cleopatra's contributions to preserving heritage are profound. She actively supported the arts, science, and literature, ensuring the continuation of Egypt's rich cultural traditions. Cleopatra commissioned numerous building projects and temples, blending traditional Egyptian styles with Hellenistic influences, which helped maintain a distinct Egyptian identity. Cleopatra's image has evolved through history, shaped by various cultural and political lenses. From Roman propaganda to Shakespearean drama, her persona has been interpreted in diverse ways. Each era has added layers to her legacy, reflecting changing societal values and interests, thus keeping her memory alive. In modern media and popular culture, Cleopatra is an enduring figure. Films, books, and television shows often depict her as a powerful, charismatic leader with a complex personality. This ongoing fascination underscores her lasting impact and ensures that her story continues to captivate audiences around the world. Cleopatra's role as a feminist icon is significant. She challenged the patriarchal norms of her time by ruling as a sovereign and engaging in high-stakes political and military maneuvers. Her intelligence, leadership, and assertiveness resonate with contemporary ideals of female empowerment and inspire women to break barriers. Cleopatra's diplomatic skills were exceptional and historically significant. Fluent in multiple languages and adept at forging strategic alliances, she navigated the complex political landscape of her era with finesse. Her ability to engage with powerful leaders on equal terms underscores her astute understanding of diplomacy. Marriages and alliances were pivotal to her rule. By aligning with powerful Roman figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, Cleopatra secured military protection and political influence. These unions were not merely romantic, but calculated moves to fortify her position in a male-dominated world and safeguard Egypt's sovereignty. Cleopatra's influence on future female rulers is undeniable. Her ability to wield power and navigate complex political landscapes set a precedent for women in leadership. Queens and empresses in subsequent generations often looked to her example, demonstrating that women could be as effective and strategic as their male counterparts. The myth versus reality of Cleopatra's life continues to captivate historians and enthusiasts alike. While ancient propaganda often painted her as a seductress, modern scholarship reveals a highly intelligent and capable ruler. This dichotomy underscores the challenges of separating historical fact from the legends that have grown around her. Cleopatra's enduring legacy in world history is marked by her intelligence, political acumen, and formidable leadership. As the last pharaoh of Egypt, she symbolizes the end of an era and the enduring struggle for power and autonomy. Her story remains a testament to the complexities of leadership, and the lasting impact of Cleopatra VII on Egypt and Rome is profound. She not only shaped the course of Egyptian history, but also left an indelible mark on Roman culture and politics. Her life and reign continue to inspire and intrigue, reflecting the timeless nature of her influence and legacy.